Hey fundraisers, I'm your host from Fundraise. You know us, we're the all-in-one nonprofit fundraising platform built by actual nonprofiteers for nonprofits. Today, I've got a lightning-fast explainer for you. We're going to look at exactly how to build a totally predictable, automated recurring revenue engine for your organization. Let's get right into it.
Okay, 42%. Why does that matter? Well, according to industry research, recurring donors give on average 42% more every single year than your non-recurring donors. That is a massive opportunity, right? Think of all the awesome work you could fund with that kind of boost.
But what happens when you actually optimize that process? It gets better. On average, organizations using Fundraise grow their recurring revenue by a whopping 52% year over year. That's huge. So, to make this kind of predictable revenue your reality, we're going to follow 5 quick steps. Getting the right tools, handling those expired cards, perfecting your onboarding, planning for retention, and keeping the ask alive.
All right, step 1. Get the right tools to automate your payments. Look, you absolutely do not have time for manual admin work. Integration is absolutely crucial here. Take Double the Donation, for instance. When you use an integrated tool like that, you can automatically secure company matches for 12 previous monthly gifts all at once. Literally, double the donation, double the recurring revenue. It's a complete no-brainer. Moving on to step 2, handle expired credit cards. This is, without a doubt, the #1 recurring revenue killer. We all know the painful old way, right? Running those dreaded weekly reports, making super awkward, time-consuming phone calls just to chase down donors for new card numbers? Come on, it's 2026. Nobody has time for that. The Fundraise way is what we like to call auto-magical. We just handle this via securely triggered texts and emails. You seriously don't even have to lift a finger.
Next up, steps 3 and 4. Welcome and retain. It's time to show your donors some real love. Because honestly, a generic thank you letter just doesn't cut it anymore. You need long-term touchpoints to constantly remind these folks of their incredible impact. Think about sending physical welcome packets, or maybe some custom videos. You could host quarterly staff thankathons, mail out physical anniversary cards, or even invite them to insider-only special events. Whatever it takes to keep them deeply, deeply engaged with your mission.
And finally, step 5, keep asking. Because set it and forget it definitely does not mean forgotten. Just because their monthly gift is running on autopilot doesn't mean you should just ignore the donor. You've got to look at alternative asks. For example, Steve Latham, the CEO of Donate Stock, points out that the average stock gift is $5,600, and 25% of stock donors make recurring gifts. That just proves how incredibly lucrative alternative asks can be when you actually tap into your loyal, recurring donor base. So I've got to ask, are you ready to raise more? Here at Fundraise, we are super passionate about the sheer power of recurring giving, and that is exactly why our all-in-one platform is basically the ultimate tool to execute every single one of these steps totally effortlessly.
But hey, don't stop here. We've literally just scratched the surface. Be sure to click the link in the description below to read the full article on our blog. You'll find over 25 real-world monthly giving examples there to really inspire your own program. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep calm, get your Fundraise on, and we'll see you next time.